Hello, judges. I'm going to do a brief refresher on how to judge at a virtual fair. First thing you'll do is click on the registration link and then log in, and you'll reach this page. Then you're going to click Judge. And the shortcuts that we have added, we have the judge training, which includes this video. So if you're already watching it, you might have already reached this page. And then your assignment will be listed here. You may have more than one assignment, but that will lead you to our judge final results page, affectionately called the JFR. On this page, you will find information about your category you're assigned to, meeting information. This is an active link to the Zoom. If there are additional lists that the fair director would like you to have access to, and possibly a note with things like how to do deadlines. You also should see that there is a head judge checked. If there isn't a head judge, you will get an error message. Trust that fair directors will have a head judge entered before the actual fair. That won't stop you from being able to score your own projects. This does list, as it's a combined category, both animal and plant projects, and a new feature this year. If you click on View Project Abstracts, it takes you to a page that will list all of those projects. And once you're there, you have your score tool to use, as well as the folder, which holds the forms for a project. That is an optional folder for you to look in. The plan, which is their research plan, that is something you should review. There's slides for the project and a short video, kind of an elevator pitch type video. So you're going to use these three things, plan, slide, and video, when you're doing your initial scoring of a project. And as you do the scoring, you'll notice it has 5 options. These each correspond to a number, but we figured this way you could kind of see what you were doing a little easier. And they're also weighted differently. So we kind of give you a heads up on how things are weighted. You're going to enter your scores up until you reach interview, because you haven't done the interview yet. And make sure that you come down here and click Save Scores. The other thing we have in here are the student comments. These are comments the student will see after the fair. So don't put a question in this area. The private notes section, if you have a question about the project, like, why did you use that thing? That acid, there we go. Put it there, and then during the Zoom interview portion, you'll see, oh, I had a question for this student already, and you insert that question when it is your turn to ask. Make sure to always click Save Scores, because if you don't click it, it will not save. And you can leave this window open and go between it and the one that has the abstracts on it. So you can kind of flip back and forth between tabs that way. When you're all done scoring all your projects, if you click on Score Summary, it will show you the ones that you have entered scores for, and it will also show you your top 6 if you have more than 6 projects. And then if we close this window, we get back, one page too many, to the JFR. And you're going to want to click Refresh, because again, if you don't do it, it doesn't do it. Average score, now you'll notice, has gone up because I finished entering. When the other people enter their scores as well, it will average all of them. And the person who is checked as head judge will have the additional responsibility of, after deliberation, clicking the boxes as who's first, second, third, any honorable mentions. And this number up here tells you how many you have available for that fair. I will say that for ISEF, that's the International Fair, that if they are nominated for ISEF, they also should have been nominated to receive first place for the project. And State Fair is a recommendation for them to attend the Northwest Science Expo, and that is also connected to them receiving a category award. So on the day of the interviews, shortcut to the Zoom link will be here. I recommend having this page open on your browser as well, so that you can go easily to project abstracts and update your scores. at the end of each interview. And that will make this part of it go a lot quicker when you enter deliberation. And that was the super fast refresher on how to judge a project for a virtual fair. Thank you.